All right, you just sent me this one, so I'm going to look at this right now,
did,
and
yeah,
I haven't
let's check
seen it
this
either.
out.
Let's
This
check
is scary, bro.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. That's just what we need. More scary stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared, but let's check it out.
Oh, no.
Now imagine there was an emergency outside the truck, an accident, something terrible on the ranch with a chainsaw. And I jump in this truck, but the truck, it won't shift into drive. Why? Because the cameras and sensors inside this cab won't let it shift, because it detects my eyes are big, there's a lot of emotion, there's some panic, and it doesn't feel that I'm fit to drive. Now that's not science fiction, that is happening because Ford just filed the patents. Ford actually has a series of patents down at the U.S. Patent and Trade Office that deal with the sensors and cameras inside the cab of their truck. And if the sensors in that truck determine that you're not fit to drive, that truck will not actually shift from park to drive. Now, they already have a system called telematics, and that's where they can actually pull up cameras in real time inside the cab of their fleet vehicles. Now, they actually market this to insurance companies because the truth is, this is really about who owns the data and who owns the liability. Now, your name might actually be on the title of this truck, and you may have paid for it, but you don't own it. Now, Ford didn't file just one patent. They filed a stack of them, all within months of each other. Are you sitting down? Get this. This Ford technology patent doesn't just watch you. This one puts you in jail. Ford filed a patent, serial number 0104469, where the system takes your biometric data, your face, your iris, and your fingerprint, and it runs it through a criminal database in real time. While you're sitting in your own truck, think about what that means.
I'm going to play the rest of it, but OMFG.
Right, dude?
Oh, okay. So there was something that somebody was saying. Any car that is before 2000, I want to say like 2010 or 2009 or somewhere in there, are the cars you want to have, because you don't have all the electronics, the surveillance, the GPSs, the everything that tracks everything you're freaking doing. Now your phone, yes, okay, I get it. You're driving with your phone. It knows where you are, but it's not your car. It's your phone. You can leave your phone at home.
Yeah,
you can put it in a Faraday bag,
or you
let it track
in airplane mode or whatever. Yeah,
no, I would put it in a fucking Faraday bag that blocks the ID RFID, so you can't the GPS. You can't get a cell phone call. You can't data. You can't do anything. You know, if you really want to. And I have one, and you should have one too.
I do.
Yeah, when you need.
So when I go do crime, I put it in the Faraday bag.
Duh, that's why we got one. So anyway, but this is the most Orwellian surveillance state track. I mean, this is far beyond any how these patents are even allowed to go through. Somebody with a brain in their head should just say, but they're getting paid off. Of course, this is why this shit's going to go through.
Well, of course.
You know, we all know.
You don't think they have a government contract with this fucking shit?
That's why all this shit goes through. Yeah, people, you have to understand. Oh, well, is somebody a judge? Judges can get paid off. Politicians can get paid off with surprisingly little money, amazingly enough.
Yeah, no shit. They get paid off with a lap dance, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, what is it? Marjorie Taylor Greene sold out for $7,000 and totally flipped on Trump and her stance there. Don't tell me all of a sudden one day she's like all of a sudden hates Trump. No, but it only took $7,000 to flip her. That was amazing.
To flip her, yeah.
Oh my God. So yeah, this is scary shit.
Should we play the rest of it here? Yeah. Play some more.
Okay, let's play some more. I don't know how much longer it is, and I can't see a bar.
It's only like another minute or two.
Okay.
You wake up one morning, you walk out to your driveway, you climb into a vehicle with your name on the title, on property with your name on the deed. And before you go anywhere, before you've done a single thing wrong, your truck is already running your face through a law enforcement database.
Oh my God.
Ford's own patent language describes this as potentially useful for police. They wrote
just like the Ring cameras that they're using to track. Oh, I mean, you got to track Milton, my little lost golden retriever.
I can see this if you if the if they activate it if you call in and say, "Hey, my vehicle's been stolen," and they're like, "Oh, cool, we can activate the eye tracker, the fingerprint tracker, blah blah blah." We're and then we'll run it through the database, and we'll figure out who stole your truck. But this happens before you even call that in. This is happening constantly while you're going to be in it. This is I think
this is a surveillance.
It's coming out basically, 2027.
This is a surveillance of Americans. Anybody driving.
It is.
Let's face it. There's so many freaking illegals here, but this is a surveillance for American citizens, for people, for everybody. This used to be. Remember, you used to have to get a warrant to get a wiretap on somebody, so you could listen to their phone conversations because you suspected that they might be doing criminal activity. Now, you have to have a very valid, and then the judge would sit there and go, well, is it a valid suspicion of criminal activity, or are you just trying to get this and that and the other from the court?
Sure.
This is constant. This is every day. I mean, this is like, oh my God, this is like, we've got a this is literally like the Big Brother show where there's a camera in every room of the house, in different angles in every room and outside and you can't do anything. Well, if I'm not doing anything wrong, what do I have to worry about?
What do you worry about? Yeah.
Well, you have to worry about being the world's biggest fucking retard idiot.
This is
because yes, you're not doing anything, but that is not the point.
This is surveillance state, bro.
This is, oh my God, extreme Orwellian. Yes.
It's wild. Keep going. There's just a little bit more. Keep going.
Okay.
That Ford wrote that into the patent application. So the question isn't whether this technology can be abused. Ford already told you who it's for. You just didn't know that you were buying a cop car. Now I'm going to walk you through a few of these patents. Lip reading, cameras inside your cab, machine learning trained on lip movement data sets, cloud connected, safe process somewhere.
So we're all going to have to hold a clipboard up to our mouth every time we talk.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be like this, like a bunch of mobsters, or like the manager when he goes up to talk to the pitcher. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah.
Omaha 7-3. Yeah, I mean, oh my God,
it's wild, dude.
This is the most. I will never fucking buy a Ford.
Problem is, bro, it's
going to go in every vehicle.
Yeah, Chev's on board. Which that's GM basically. So GM's on board. So it's going to be in your Chevs. It's going to be in your Cadillacs. It's going to be in your
BMWs, your Mercedes Benzes, your Lexuses, your Toyotas. It'll be in every single car because everybody's going to think it's a good idea. Oh, but we're doing it to stop crime.
Yeah,
we're doing it for your benefit. Safety.
It's your benefit, your safety, Jim. We want
you to be safe.
We're doing it for the betterment of you.
Because we're so concerned about you being safe.
You're safe. You can't keep yourself safe. We have to keep you safe.
We know how to keep you safe.
We know better than you how to keep you safe, right?
And for your convenience and your safety.
Mm-hmm.
But let's just say you are, you're the situation he said, and then we'll finish this video off.
Yeah.
It's not that there's a chainsaw or not that somebody's attacking you or something like that. Maybe you're late for an appointment. And you're like, oh my God, I got to get in. You try to get it. We all have done that.
You're a little flustered. Yeah.
Yeah. We're all flustered a little bit. Or something happened at work and you're like, what are they going to do? Turn your car off on the freeway while you're in traffic because you're panicking because like, oh my God, move people. I've got this girl, or whatever.
Freaking out a little bit on the freeway during traffic. Yeah.
What other situation can you imagine where you're, what is it? Test your blood pressure in the steering wheel that you're elevated?
Yeah, no, it does.
Yes.
So there's sensors in the seat.
Oh my God!
That can monitor your blood pressure,
your heart rate, and your blood pressure,
heart rate,
and everything else, and all that. So, do you get like one of those seat pads, purple pads that they can't monitor your ass in the seat and the pan? Oh, but they've got it in the steering wheel. Well, do you put some sort of something on the steering wheel that stops that from being monitored?
I don't know, but how powerful is it?
Industry of people trying to skirt this whole thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because the thing is this is just the thing.
Are you going to know where the cameras are to put tape over them?
Even if you buy, it's like, hey, you know what? I need to upgrade my vehicle. So you go to 2025. Okay, well, you drive that for 15 years.
Right.
Well, what's next? I mean,
parts will automatically not become available, and you'll have to upgrade.
Well, it's just like the
computers. I can't support the old OS systems. You have to upgrade your computer.
It's the thing, dude. I think
force us into this all. Does everybody get this yet?
We just go back to the 72 Chevy truck, baby, and just ride them out. They're easy to
last little bit of this, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You'll never see stored as long as they want. Acoustic lip reading, if the cameras aren't enough, the system emits inaudible sound waves and reads the echoes bouncing off of your mouth.
Oh my God.
It's just happening. Biometrics, your face, fingerprint, iris, filed February 2024, and it was published August 2025. This one is assigned a serial number because it's real. Ad listening. This is scary. It monitors conversations between everyone in the cab. It serves targeted ads based on.
Well, unfortunately, that happens right now with your phones.
I mean,
anyway.
Yeah, it's happening. With
so that's not new. That's not surprising. But to have your car also do it is annoying because you could put your phone in a Faraday bag.
Yeah, but it's crazy. I mean, as soon as you're in these newer vehicles, I mean, your phone is Bluetooth to your radio. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it automatically connects, and then it's both listening now.
Yeah, this is let's last a little bit.
What insane, you and others are talking about while you're driving. In Ford's words, maximum opportunity for ad-based monetization. No description of how that data is protected either. None. How about Ford Pro Telematics? Now, this one isn't a patent. This one is actually a product page. Right now, fleet managers can pull live in-cabin video feeds of drivers on their phones. Ford markets seatbelt compliance alerts with the explicit benefit of lowering insurance costs. They said it themselves. This is the infrastructure, and once the infrastructure exists, it's going to get used and abused. Now, Ford isn't alone in this. This is an arms race.
Yeah.
Smart Eye driver monitoring software is already in over 2 million cars globally. The EU's general safety regulation mandates drowsiness systems.
Okay, the EU needs to disappear. The EU is a horrible new world order, big brother bullshit. Nameless, faceless. Nobody has an identity anymore. When you look at the license plates on every single car in the EU, in the European Union, Italy, France, England, wherever, they're all the exact same plate. The only thing that changes is a small little logo of your country surrounded by the EU stars or something like that. It's homogenistic. There is no. It's like if you're in France, your license plate could be, green. If you're in Italy, they're red or whatever. No, they're all white.
Yeah,
with black letters, exact same font, everything except your little, says the country and it has a map on it or whatever, the flag.
It's just one step closer to NWO, bro.
Yep. And that's exactly right. Let's listen to the last little bit of this that's going to probably piss everybody off. It's pissing me off. You couldn't tell.
Hey,
hard to tell.
We're just telling you what's happening.
Yeah, we're just bringing it out there so you're aware. That's all.
As standard equipment going forward, GM deployed biometric seat sensors and heart rate monitoring in production trucks.
Come on. No.
And heart rate monitoring. Do you
heart rate monitoring in production trucks? Yeah.
Do you people not see how dangerous, not just having all your information, your data, and putting ads into your phone because they're listening to you in the car like they always do right now, and all this stuff, but the fact that this could be abused, that somebody can be looking in your cab to see how you are. Do you have your seatbelt on? Oh, they're going to pull you over for that. I mean, you know what? If I don't want to drive with my effing seatbelt on for a minute, or I'm just going down the street, it's my choice. Oh, but if you don't have your seatbelt, my insurance guy was telling me, all of the apps that they say, well, if you do the tracker, whatever program it is for whatever company you're using, and it's your know your drive or drive tracker or whatever it is. So if you do that, you're a safe driver, your rates will go down. We'll discount it off your thing. Do you people realize don't do that? Because if it knows if you're in a 40 mile an hour speed
Mhm,
zone,
mhm.
if you go 40.1 miles an hour or 41, whatever their limit is, and it's probably just, you're technically speeding because its maximum speed limit is 40. So anything faster than that, you're technically breaking the law, which means if you're doing it a lot and you're just going, I'm just going to a mile or two over the speed limit, I'm going
Well,
40, which is fine.
5 over standard, isn't it?
Well, again, yes, but
Ish.
technically, just like the drunk driving, 0.08 or 0.05 or point whatever it is in your state,
Mhm.
technically you're over the legal limit if you're 0.085. You know what I'm saying?
So the thing is too is like, okay, well, I have the tracker because you said that like if it shows that I'm a safe driver, it's going to lower my rates. But if it tracks, it shows I'm an unsafe driver. Well,
Right.
you didn't tell me about that. Is it going to raise my rates?
Well, yeah, exactly. Is there an equal and opposite reaction?
Dude, I just went through this with my insurance company. They were pushing hard on the tracker, dude.
Pushing
And
hard.
I was actually
Yeah.
thinking about it because I have
Of course
3
they're going to
cars.
push hard for it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have 3 cars on this insurance. And they're like, "Well, I mean, basically you can lower your rate by $50 a car." So I'm looking at $150 less that I got to
Yes, I
pay a
agree.
month. And I'm like, "Holy crap. That sounds awesome." And then I started thinking about it and I'm like, "Oh, but wait a minute.
That seems a pretty steep discount, though. I mean,
That's
per
a
car.
huge discount."
Like, holy crap. That's something people would seriously consider.
But that's the golden, that's
But
the
then
golden
you're
ticket.
but then you're this thing light, LITE.
Eh,
You're this but light.
yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You're
But
a Diet Coke at this point, not a real
But then
Coke.
you're tracking my every movement, you're
Yeah.
tracking where I go, you're tracking how fast I'm going,
Mhm.
um, if I'm going over the speed limit in a certain area and blah, 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 and I'm like, "Well, wait a minute. This is very big brother of you. No, I'll
Yeah.
just keep paying the same rate.
Yeah.
I don't want
But
your tracker."
but it's
"Oh,
okay. Now you're saving money.
but do the tracker. We'll save you money. We'll save you money. We'll save you money."
Yeah.
And, the thing is though too is like in this economy, since 2020, since COVID, everyone wants to save every penny that they can. I get it.
Understandable.
And
Absolutely.
it's very, it looks very attractive
Yeah.
to those who want to save money, but those who are awake, like me in the barn here,
Yeah. Huh.
yet question everything.
Yeah, why is it that they're so willing to give me such a discount to use
Yeah.
their other little thing that they've got, their little carrot that they're dangling out in front of me?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, when you hear that and understand, and most people don't just go a mile over the speed limit, for example, going back to my
No.
example I just
Yeah,
talked about. I
exactly.
mean, you're 2, 3, 5, sometimes 7 or 8 miles over the speed. Sometimes you don't realize you're going that fast. Everybody on the freeway is doing 80.
Mhm. Dude, I
Like,
drive like a
they're all
grandpa.
not.
Like like my family jokes with me because I drive like a grandpa, but
Yeah,
I still go 5 to 10 over
right.
wherever I'm at.
But what does the app do when it sees that you're going 5 to 10 over, even though you're probably doing the same as everybody else, or you
Mhm. Or
slower and let those
keeping up with
dickheads go that much
traffic.
faster? Yeah.
That's kind of the thing. It's like,
Oh no, you went over 5 to 10. It doesn't matter. We're raising your
yeah,
rates.
and I always like keep up with traffic. Well, in here, like I mean, that's what you have to do.
I know.
I mean, if the sign says 65, that's fine, but everyone's speeding by me, and then now I'm putting people in danger by going the
Exactly.
actual speed limit.
Right.
So there's that.
So I get dinged
Yeah,
Staying with the flow of traffic to keep everybody safer on the highway, because there's always that one idiot that screws up the whole freeway flow because they're doing the damn speed limit. Everybody else is 10 over.
Exactly. And that's why there's the gray area with cops. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, well, if you're keeping up with traffic, then I'm not going to pop you for it.
Right.
But if you're zooming past traffic that's already going,
weaving in and out,
over,
no signal. Yeah.
And you're doing that shit and you're on a bullet bike or some other dumb shit or whatever. Or the thing is too, is I've seen people just like that, where they are going the speed limit and they've gotten pulled over because they're not keeping up with the flow of traffic.
They're a danger at that point.
Yeah, that makes you dangerous.
Right.
So
that's what people don't get. This is like on steroids from that app.
Yes, it really is. And I'm just telling you, bro, I think this is where it's going. And this is going into vehicles, and I don't know. I haven't done enough research on it yet to where I know whether you can have it removed or not. I don't know that. I'm sure you can't.
I'm sure you can't either. Or they tell you they disable it, but it's never disabled.
No,
ever.
It's never disabled.
But here's a question that we bring up about this, and I think a lot of people may be thinking the same thing. This guy's going, no, whatever. Okay, what if you have people coming up to your car with tire irons, with a gun, with whatever, and you're in panic mode and you're trying to get the F out of there, and every cop will tell you, in this neighborhood, you don't stop at a red light at night.
Yep.
Or wherever, and I've heard many a cop who would say that, like, no, you run every single red light through that. You do not stop in this area of town.
Yeah.
Anybody ever experienced that?
Keep your doors locked. Yeah, exactly.
So the car won't shift because you're panicking because somebody's about ready to carjack you, break your car, shoot you, whatever it is. Or you accidentally cut off somebody you didn't think you cut off, and they're upset and they're road ragers and they're going to come after you with something.
They're coming at you.
And you're like, oh my God, you're like,
your heart rate's up, your eye, your pupils are dilated. You're like, and
what if it's your wife or your girlfriend or your daughter who's driving, and they're definitely panicked at night that somebody's coming up to their car and they're trying to get away, and their car won't start, their car won't shift into gear, because we're trying to keep everybody safe.
Mm-hmm.
I can imagine the lawsuits that'll be filed that won't go anywhere because the lobbyists are too strong and too powerful.
And guess when the cops are going to get there?
2 minutes too late. 30 seconds too late.
Exactly.
And this is the thing that I don't think people are really looking at when they think about this. And what is Ford and all these other car makers' intentions with this whole thing? To keep people safe. But is somebody asking this question that we just did here? Because that's what we do on the Rude Barn here.
Yeah, I don't think enough people did. Obviously,
no, obviously not.
Or these vehicle manufacturers somehow got incentivized.
Mm-hmm.
Like
all about the Benjis,
like crazy by the government to do this shit.
Yeah.
And there's like, okay, yeah, sounds good to me. If we're getting government money to do this shit. Yeah, hell yeah.
We've been pounding this message home for the whole time when we started. Part of the reason we started this podcast was to talk about this type of stuff.
Exactly.
And one of it was look at what the surveillance state, the government, is trying to do, and the verbiage that they use to get people to comply. And the COVID thing was another huge test. If you don't think it was, oh no, it was a real thing. Really? Okay, sure. But I'll guarantee you, look at how many people were sheep that fell right in line to listening to what everything you were supposed to do and not supposed to do. You couldn't visit your kids and your grandmother and stuff when they're in a home and they're dying, or you couldn't do this, that, or the other. All because we're keeping you safe, or it's convenient, or it's easy, or it's making your life better. It's making life better. They say making life better. Well, life better for whom? Oh, that's right. For the company that's selling you the shit or putting it
Yeah.
in or forcing it on you, or the 15-minute city surveillance. This is a 15-minute city in your truck or your car.
It really is. And what's the easiest way to get people to conform, Barn? Is to scare them
Scare the
to
shit
death.
out of them.
Yeah, exactly. Scare the shit out of them, and they will do exactly what you want them to do. And if you're telling me that that isn't that it hasn't happened here,
Then
and
you're
it's not
blind, dumb, and
happening
living in a cave.
exactly, then you've got your head stuck in the sand, and you're just going to be another sheep.
Hey, anybody out there remember taking your shoes off at the? Oh, that's right, because it just barely stopped happening. We have to take your shoes off at the airport.
Yeah.
Oh, because we had the shoe bomber and that one freaking guy that one freaking time. And for 20 years, we have had to take off our damn shoes with all of these x-ray machines that can detect a piece of paper in your pocket, because they tell you to take everything out, including a little piece of paper that you might have in your pocket. Really? So you can detect a little piece of paper in my pocket, but I have to still take my shoes off because you can't see if there's anything in my shoes? Did anybody think about that or question that and say, what the hell? I mean, the Patriot to keep us safe after 9/11. 9/11, another one of those false flag operations that were put into place to really kind of push this shit down the road. And here we are.
It was, dude. It was. It was to push this control.
But I'm just
and these things
theorist.
they got us scared enough so we would comply to these things.
Yeah.
And it's still happening.
Everything. Yeah.
Still
and
happening.
Now look at this shit. Look at where we are. Look this up, people. Please debunk this for us and tell us that this is wrong and this is just a hype video that some TikTok guy was putting out. Please let us know that this is bullshit. We'd love to hear that.
I mean, because after 2026, 2027, dude, it's like I don't even want to buy another new vehicle after that.
Dude,
those years.
I don't want to buy anything newer than like a 2010 to 20, depending on the vehicle.
Right?
2010, maybe. I mean, my wife just got a 2015. I don't know what all is in that vehicle, but I guarantee you it's a hell of a lot more than my 2009 TL that I've got.
Right.
And I will take an older car. You know what I really would love to drive is an old vintage, like a 65 Vet or something like that. You know what I mean?
Well, dude, like I drive my 65 Impala.
Yeah.
Almost as a daily driver because I would rather not have all this electronics bullshit in my vehicle.
These people who are putting this together don't want us to be free. They don't want us to be free and have the freedom to live our lives and do our thing because they want to control us. For what purpose? What's the end goal they want when they control us? I mean, really, seriously.
Yeah.
They want all of our money so they can get wealthier. See, this is the thing. They are getting wealthier off of the people who don't have the money. You know, we can get by. We can buy our groceries. We can do our thing. We can go on vacation, whatever. But we don't have any money. We don't have the money where we can burn $100 bill every single day and it doesn't mean a thing. We can go to Vegas and gamble thousands upon thousands of dollars and it doesn't mean a thing.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We don't have the money to tell them, fuck off, we're not going to do this.
Right.
That's the thing.
God, it'd be great to have fuck you money, wouldn't it?
It would.
That would be so nice. But these people all have fuck you money. And they're saying, fuck you, plebeians. Fuck you, you little minions. We're going to, this is a Vegas mentality too. This is why the Vegas is such a expensive endeavor anymore. And they don't care. They're going to suck you out for a $20 to $30 drink cocktail. They're going to suck you dry for resort fees and parking fees and no buffets anymore and no $10 steak dinners to lure you in. They're all $50, $80, $100 for a steak dinner anymore.
But they will give you a $40 room all weekend.
No,
So
they'll
you
even
say,
jack
"Oh, we
those
can."
up. You're lucky to get a Monday night in downtown at one of the old casino hotels downtown for $40 on a Tuesday night anymore, dude. Have you checked
Yeah,
prices down there?
maybe I was thinking Wendover.
You're probably thinking Wendover or Mesquite or Winnemucca.
But
You
but
know,
I mean, those places too is like he's like, well, they're gonna give you. I mean, I knew it was a scam the first time I went down
yeah,
there. I mean, and, you give you a $40 room for the whole weekend
yeah. You're like,
and give you
oh, wait a
free
minute,
drinks. You
yeah,
know what I mean? But then you leave and you're $1,000 down.
right.
But your
Or,
room was cheap
or
and
even if you're,
you drank for
yeah.
basically free and you ate for basically free because they were giving you food cards.
Well, even if you're a light gambler, you're still dropping a couple hundred
Yeah.
on top of everything else. So they know they're going to get it one way or the other from you.
Well, and it's just
You
like that
know,
that whole thing. It's I hate to say this, Barn,
but
but
don't just say it.
but we're mice in a cage.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? For
yeah,
whatever grand scheme that somebody's trying to pull and somebody's trying to control. And the sooner that people realize that they have been the mice in the cage,
the product, if you will. Yeah,
yeah. I hope the sooner that people will wake up and do the same kind of things that we're doing. You're like, no, fuck that. I'm not buying a vehicle over 2026.
yeah.
No,
They're built like shit anyway. So
oh yeah. No, I'm questioning everything. I'm not buying an EV. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. No, I'm not going to subject myself willingly to the
yeah,
control that you're selling me for my convenience.
yeah,
Not doing it.
yeah. No, for the convenience, for my safety, for all this other bullshit that they keep spouting out there. I mean, it is absolutely ridiculous. All this crap that they're putting us through to do this, just for our safety. But what are we losing for our safety? What's our safety? What is your freedom and your
You're
independence and your
losing your freedom.
privacy
Yeah.
worth?
Worth. Yeah. You're
What is
losing
it
your freedom, your independence, your freedom to make a choice. They're making
exactly?
those choices for you, Barn.
I know, and I don't like it one bit, and none of you out there should either. Well, gang, we're going to wrap this one up. Please check out our Etsy store right here because we do have our question everything mugs and shirts and hats and things like that. This is all of our new merch. All proceeds go to help the show. We don't make much off of each one because we want to try to keep it as affordable as possible. The pricing I have to put on here is basically just a few couple bucks, if that, in profit from what I have to pay for this. So, we have irony shirts. We got, question everything mugs here. We got our Rude Barn hats. We got the new hats, and everything. And just check it out because everything helps out. We appreciate it. So, if you like your freedom, if you like to kind of wonder what is happening out there, please help us out because we love doing these shows and pointing out stuff that you probably don't even realize is going on in the world. Like that, I didn't realize that patent was put through, those patents, I should say.
Yeah.
I knew shit like this was going on, but I didn't until you really see it. Sometimes it doesn't really hit you.
Well, and you don't realize that it's there. So it's
Yeah.
like it's out of sight, out of mind type
Right.
thing.
Right.
But when you're exposed to it, it's like, whoa,
Yeah.
this is going above what I'm comfortable with.
Yeah, this is way beyond my convenience, and I think that there are way too many safety, security, and privacy issues beyond just the stuff he brought up. I think if your wife or your daughter are driving down a street in the middle of the night, or they're walking out of their Walmart or whatever to their car, and there's been so many stories of people coming up behind him saying, "Oh, ma'am, you dropped this or that or the other," or whatever story they can come up with, and they're good.
Yeah,
they're good. And you got to get out of there. And then all of a sudden these cameras are looking, oh, she's panicking. Okay, she's going to be a bad driver and she's going to hit and kill somebody. No, she's going to get effing killed because you didn't allow her to drive away like she needed to escape the danger she was going
to escape the danger. Yes.
And that's just one example.
You're right. Well, thanks for hanging with us, gang. Toss your comments down in the comments bar. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to have
thumbs up.
conversations. Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Like, subscribe, follow. Yeah, all that stuff. And again, question everything.
We'll see you on the next
Our
one.
mantra. We will see you in the next one.
Later.
Question everything.
I'm so fucking leaving that in.